Coming in at number 5, going from 5 to 1 here, A.J. Brown. Have yourself a day, fella. A.J. Brown with the greatest debut by an Eagles wide receiver. Amazing. 10 catches for 155 yards, but no touchdowns. And after the game, he told NBC's John Clark that he was kicking himself for not being able to get into the end zone. And one play that I'll highlight when I talk about Jalen Hurts came in that third quarter where I thought he just played. He had one of the best sequences, Jalen Hurts did, that he has ever had as an Eagles quarterback. But we'll get to that. This is about A.J. Brown. He was the safety valve, without question, throughout this game. I saw in the early goings of this game in the first quarter, there were a couple instances where Jalen Hurts was looking to Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith either wasn't on the same page as his quarterback or couldn't come up with a catch. He had that drop down the sideline early. Then he had the back shoulder throw that looked like it was supposed to be a comeback route where there was no receiver coming back, unfortunately, and maybe Jalen Hurts got rid of it quick because, as was a big story for most of the day, the blitz was in his face all the live long day. So maybe he got rid of it too quick, but it looked like he and Devontae Smith just couldn't get on the same page. And after that, it was like laser focus to A.J. Brown. And you know who was up for the task? A.J. Brown was up for the task. No better example than one of the few occasions where Jalen Hurts had time in the pocket, dropped back, fired a ball downfield for a 50-yard completion to A.J. Brown, who was blanketed on the play. And the first thing I thought of was last week when A.J. Brown was addressing the media. He said, even when I'm not open, I'm still open. And he hangs the sign on his locker that says, open, always open, whatever, we're open, whatever. Well, now he's open. And even when he's blanketed, he was open. He was there for his quarterback. He was there for you, Philadelphia Eagles fans, to make the play. A.J. Brown first got to jump out at me right there in that game yesterday. Right after that, out of the wide receiver and into the backfield, we're looking at Miles Sanders. Hamstring injury had me a little nervous. He said he was good. What are you going to say? I'm 50%. Let's see what I get. No, he's going to tell you that he's ready to go. He's ready to party. He said earlier in the week that if he could go into this game, if it was the middle of the season, he would still play. He would play through it. If he had the injury, the preseason he wouldn't play. He didn't play. If he had the injury during the season, he would still play. He played, and he played his best game in a long time for the Philadelphia Eagles. Yesterday, the Eagles' leading rusher with 96 yards, just edging out Jalen Hurts, who had 90 yards. But it was off the charts what Miles Sanders was able to do. Almost 7.5 yards per carry yesterday. And his first touchdown in 2 years, not too bad, Miles Sanders. And the play he had on the third down that really helped set up the Eagles to secure this victory was one of the best runs I have ever seen. One of the best decisions and one of the best runs I have seen him have as a member of the Eagles, more so as the decision went. Because too often we have looked at Miles Sanders and said, stop dancing, hit the hole. Stop dancing behind the line of scrimmage, be a north and south guy, don't go for the big home run, and just try to get the yardage. Well, in this particular instance, in the fourth quarter of yesterday's game, when the Eagles are trying to bleed the clock and have all hope eliminated for the Lions, Miles Sanders gets the call, runs up the middle, nothing there. Waits a downbeat, still nothing, bounces it out to the outside and gets the first down to help continue to bleed the clock. I thought it was crazy because I was like, damn, that might be the best run I've seen. Certainly the best decision I've seen Miles Sanders make as a member of the Eagles, at least in recent memory. And then I'm reading our friend Dave Zangaro, and I go, oh, wow, look, Dave called it the same thing. Great minds. Great minds. Wonderful game by Miles Sanders, his best game in years for the Philadelphia Eagles. I absolutely was blown away by what he was doing for this team throughout this football game. And he played hard. Played very hard. You'd see him get contact. He would continue to run. He kept the legs churning. He made the good decision, like I just mentioned, and he got that touchdown to help the Eagles along as this game went on. So I was blown away by what I saw from Miles Sanders. Let the record show I started positive. First 2 of the 5, very positive. A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders.